me say, mommy, not a dear Nessie. We are here for us. Not a family. Sometimes I'm Nancy free. So go buy and pay your security. So I'm in the same for.
And now what am?
Ola.
Working at ya.
Share.
But all the end yes, but you could know be here.
You could
for 5:30.
Me watch this be a promise. Me watch this be I just lay a promise. Nyame. It's in amabo. Usu senasia. Eto nyame jimio. It's in amaba. Odu for jimia. Eto nyame jimio. You are disappear a promise. Yeah, you are disappear. I destroy a promise. Mama, it's in a mother.
Turn up on that FM. I wish I made the Olakwa Michael Entertainment Brasson. Never be the entertainment won't come on. Semi aircore air. We could go in Mako. Me, Kabi. Yeah, no. We are Bema Pana Wunim. Now, ko promise you a Bessica. Woke up promise you a Bessica. Amanziba. Woke up promise you a Bessica, bra. Prisoner, no. I'm saying, no, unya freedom, a chain. Never promise or Bessica. Never. Talk or promise or Bessica. You are tired. When you promise a woman money, even a prisoner is freer than you. Why?
Virgin, I hear natural, heavy. What's the name?
I mean, member be on me so stingy. Abna, I remember be so stingy.
Hey,
member be.
And you say who nim Bruce like who or Bruce? When you saw the Magaya.
What's it? Oh boy, I'm telling you. A member be no missing. Member be me very stingy.
No,
I did say be on Pewana.
Bema be stingy. O says okay. One ebia no anka some person de bema.
Bravo boy.
Right,
that's true.
Bravo boy.
Ola Mrs. Bema be you or stingy. Bema on person, Bema on obek so stingy. One non person de bema. Ebia na chemistry na between you and her no. Unless you and him it doesn't work.
Brian, correct.
Brian, be more mutim.
Remember, be mutim ding.
Obu and team naturally like.
Nitimor.
Enough for Beckham, I'm a catcher. Obu a catcher. Say, I see you dear Ninsan ko like. Obu will be any.
Nisikan ko agrofun sanity.
Oh, they go Obu is stingy.
And you know, correct.
Ola nisikan ko agrofun.
Remember, be one we are very stingy. Na Bema we stingy. I go pay obakoko. Bema we stingy. You go pay obakoko. Wallahi. Now, who share social media who's our baby any pimples?
Oh,
who's our baby any pimples on social media? Who pay social media as an alcohol? Who better force to be my
social media? Let me see me shut down far home. I no money be that. When we be inboxing me no see you, bruh. Boko, the name see you. We be a boko. No see you na. On toy your friend is a pizza man. I'm sure pizza is saying, I want him now. Now, or cook mass or Kumasi or buy a friend's a car or a person back, but then they see was short to a car. I'm sure, let me be generous. Let me send in 200 Ghana cedis. The wire and 200. So one of the moment number 20 wire 200 cedis man. We no be something pizza and sick and I'm sure, Niniana media so no, oh. So me can say, or can say, transport is a back. I'm saying I can't transport 50 Ghana. And now, and a pizza don't swear. Or the pizza, I'm running up 100 until at least 150 by my toso.
Message, or the experience
by my toso at their mano. Oh, I feel by you, catch him say, I didn't know you were such a stingy man.
Oh, they be a same way,
I feel so hurt, say, now I feel say I had to call her, but I'm a friend now. I send him a chip when I'm seeing my minjai.
Oh, friends, what chip you?
3 days time. There be 3 days time. We heard him say, "Me want say, was sending message to She's in a crowd.
So,
won't I pick her up for a lunch? Let me see you, Martin. Because you Martin, share message upon message, consistent pressure.
Hey.
And I'm saying,
I've been Martin or person.
And I'm saying, and I'm saying,
gas and maybe be a stingy. No, gas here, no. Because
oh, there be,
or baby, I can hear.
oh, there be, I'm saying,
But what's him with you?
And I'm saying, yes, me committee into me and the Emma. No, me name near Kama Kuma Bium.
No, I'm sending the beam.
I'm sending, oh, there be, no, share now, Samson, you mistake.
No, bank, I won't send this kind of
oh, there be,
one out, Kaze.
What's this? I'm chemistry.
And I'm sending 100 Ghana cedis. We send 100 Ghana cedis, so I become a dash you. So I can't do a payment there.
Okay. Sammy, then I also do count. My own Wi-Fi phone. I'm out there always.
Oh, they phone they make it like. Phone.
Some no opaque here.
And you can see us now. Me supported their kind of service. And yes, I catch your back. I say, "Ebia, Ubemaniska." But more back, I say, "Make I give you office." I mean, Bunny.
Office, yeah, then I guess then one. Nazi be one.
Office, oh yeah. And
then, but I am
ship
out. Make can't move baby. Ola, they be saying Ola can say office, yeah, but Obia won't say me a disclaimer.
Or say some Mickey and your lunch also.
Your lunch also. Yes, and you're on.
Yes, on no. And I'm so okay. And the end, and a lunch is so and you should have seen a young quay. Yeah, call and I call to Mr. Boss.
O boss is the same.
I will be able to
baby, I'm good, you know.
And also say lunch. Yeah, corner if you own him the urban kind. Oh, and yeah, the anan coming bitch and mean some fun money.
I'm not here day. Who was the guy not paid you one because of a boy sicker?
Lunch now open. Lunch when you're dear, you're also busy.
And actually, say also open lunch. One does open. Now you see lunch now with the Amanabro. So I'll say, means some. I think you buy a bomb saying,
Missy, prisoners, and we a free chair, Bema.
Hey, after the answer, one way didn't want them. Hey,
Bema, who promise you a best canal farmer now? Hey, who the prison grant here? A bit would ye, you better take to us.
When you say, maybe I see my own, maybe I see my own, or Baba could pet. Baba ko pet no me di me birthday wa frame aka chem say o man ba yan kora me mfa me di obepi anu kra di bepi no ye kwaro boka etegana no unu say me so say bi o me di e doko no banku ya ale kwara me so me pe banku plate na 35 cedis me wi ni cook ba ko na me so me okay isi me okay na etegana na obo o no so no die o etegana says no obo o no o je no mo be times 5
Etegana.
Odi yimi kakran, oyimi kakran ka di ya.
Obey you. Emma, I say a boy must say member spend you more.
Oh yeah, your boy.
Oya me bisa say.
Are you not the provider? Someone na moye head na ye tail.
Onim say ohimani kunu we e friend say. Ohimani kunu we e friend.
I don't know we as a why this.
Odebi me adi me say ohimani kunu we English ohimano.
Prince Henry was then.
Unim say no kunu so kwa ware pa.
Prince Philip.
Unim so kwa ware pa. Unim so kwa ware pa.
I don't know kwa ware pa.
Oh. I don't know kwa ware pa. O compare me enu na ba kwa ware pa o. And the Ghana from members just ye nya ware pa ye.
Yes, you nya or him
yes.
And a man to say a Bill Gates.
The woman should also
sue Johnny. It's almost in our
also, yeah. Funny ways and means of where we become some welcome
If he asks you pray for a good woman to marry, please pray for good friends for her because they are the board of directors. Let's go.
Not always, but okay.
How you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
Everything
Yourself?
Good?
Yeah.
I
can see you took care of the emergency pretty well.
No, not really, but I'm still on it.
Yeah. I did a down.
Abraham, where? I know Ukun birthday was everything went well.
Why?
1 for MP.
Manku baby, yeah.
1 for Ukun MP. And Ukun birthday 1 for MP. Oh, bread, then I will bread.
Me, and quite man.
We feared me and the man.
Oh, I say if you done the debut already.
Wow.
Who they?
Oh, yeah, then.
Obu Bamalis.
I know you're there.
Batala.
Yeah.
Igba tala.
What's this? What's that supposed to mean?
I see the missing I send them.
Oh.
And I'm business that day.
Suicide.
You were Eastern one. Yes, we.
There we were sorry.
But your mama saying.
I'm not young.
Igbelimi hale.
Yeah, they named the Oka, so yes.
Ababina no running.
Moe. Let's do it.
Papa, let's do it dear. Na ye can dear. Let's do it dear. Na ye can dear. Not just say. And they'll call phones and as will be social media. You will be seeing this hashtag a lot. Fix the country. Now, baby, I say, hey, then I fix the country. Yeah, Ghana, you celebrate the enemies. Celebrate them. Come with any entertainment majority. With any entertainment, and I say, I see Kadibi, Banamut within Niama. Now, I feel the more than politicians. Majority of the Ghanaians, I say, they are not happy. Or more happy with MPP Abelbono. The MPP say, any fuel prices are latest one they buy at a increasing 6,130. And I'm say, say them because
what is 6,130?
One gallon.
That is 6,130. Now can you?
6 CDs. 6.130. Yes, that's how I even wrote it here. And then a lot of Ghanaians were so angry. Almost a day. Me come me area.
From 5.4.
Aside even that, mo campaign messages were yet abemu na de bia yet kroma yet rich so come there. Akufo-Addo ni His Excellency Akufo-Addo san video we. Em say Ghana for mo fit de bia mbo chen. De okotena Peace FM when Kwame Sefa kan ya o ka say yet sika kokoso na komo there. Yet just a Ghana. You know, like all kind with emotion. As I just want your bar. Na say no to galamsey. No mo kan nya mai. Ube bua
Ekuyi wo Ghana say. Ya mo bo wo Ghana. Etisika so. O menya ohia mai. Ennam amanu a enkuyi. Akom de. Etisika so.
Na skanu wa he.
Etiabra.
Na sikanu wa he. Ana ye ka se papa. We die yesrew. We nya so bi MPP ni na we nya so bi NDC. Na de Ghana for kan say. Ye emfa ye ho ni de NDC for ba yo mbe ye yo. NDC for ma ba yo mo de. Mo na mo share ye bo say. De omo ye ne nye. Enti ye ma mo kwan na mo bra na mo ba. De omo ye bia nya bia mo bebutu na mo dane na mo atene na mai. Na afei eba ni say na da ukwe ye nya de nie. Porto say tietie mu ya na dey. Me see me area porto to be tiem ba ko bu aka akoma. Bom say kum. It was Jesus say we dey magu. Me bibia say, me bibia. Just say ubo porto ba ko mu a ekako. Dum so enra the whole day bitifie ye dubla fit and over 8. Yes on the 4. Yes on the 4. Every akata by we pa insuo. Sisi a insuo no are me say metina ka so almost every 5 years me feel pipe ni. Me area say pipe.
Yeah, me I mean mini pipe.
Yeah, you say pipe ni.
Yeah, you suit tank.
Yeah, you suit me aye. Na enne bremu krom has enne bremu Ghana. Na embemu ni pipe. Ewo enka kroma. Na ye MP. Oche ayi Chakonori. No gina ayi. Prak our kumsi.
Wait, I say for 100.
Honorable our kumsi na prak. Any akoye action film man. Akoye action film. Ayi some mukra ayi muye bi. Munya ayi Mortal Kombat.
Abna.
Ola munya Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, kalat film.
Me hu bi baku bi ayi Kiki baby no. Muko pio BBC.
Yes, kalat.
BBC for say the part that killed me was when did he actually kick the baby?
Unknown baku unim sini.
Who Kiki baby there? Just honorable our kumsi just be akoye because yeah like ne tintini ne tiatia ne say Ghana for the yenhu so na it's like it's becoming a party say abembia baswa first 4 years no be say that you say omo akase omo ye na waka say oh omo ba ye nche into the omo for ne nkan no wie for I say it's always the latter four no as a latter four no omo fa nya wie as omo ba obi a de pack ne nema like
pension
I say for no ye the pack as ready to exit.
Yeah, the pension pay.
Papa. I say my emotion. But yeah, celebrate is nibi. Abba out. Abba beg kasa about fix the country. Eres Jacinta or Dubai.
Oh my.
Na otu the otwa na oku adena na baku ohu bibi development baku na kuma e de leswa. Pacho ye tie de Eres Jacinta.
Nipa na oti Dubai no otutu bi mane o.
Eres Jacinta. Osi bebia 1 minute the elevator na mu. 1 minute be elevator na mu street light and the Ghana street light.
So also be 24/7.
That 24/7 the system is working. And then Chroma say and then beach road tourist sites near the beach road do bedru na esum street light no esum sa na wunamu na woko. Enti yanka ne say anase yanfa ne say so car light unamo na so car light eseya. Not just say accident be that.
Okay. Jacinta.
See country.
See bar.
Footbridge gets elevator. Footbridge get elevator. Instead, make we dey hold our leaders accountable. We dey won't fight ourselves. This one won't prove say get sense past this one. This one won't prove say himself get sense past the other one. Instead, make we dey hold people with they in position, with they in office accountable. Una go dey fight each other. We go they won't stress each other. On top country, we no better for us. We won't call they fight each other. If musician not sabi sing well, we go they chastise them for social media. Say he not sabi sing, he not sabi do this. If comedian not make you laugh, you go they insult her for social media. Say this comedian not funny, not make me laugh. He not funny. This guy not funny. Yeah. Go they cry like. Pikin when midwife they tell him mama push. They shout, they make noise. If rapper don't sabi rap, now insult all the food generation finish. But if politician, not politician way. Politician we not politician way. Instead maybe that same energy una they take. They insult creative people, the ones who una like and the ones who una use that same energy, they come together, they form a fan base of better thing, of fixing the country. Una go they fight each other. Road not good. School, water, everything spoil. Everything don't spoil.
Okay, Abna, my name is Wakanya.
Cause Satawale born him then there's wash freedom way and yum. Musini ya enko ye ya de be better na ka say mu ye hot fork near there.
Point of correction. One musini enko ye. No, you can't talk like that.
I've spoken like that.
No, you cannot do
I
that.
have done it. Musini enko ye wala.
Abna.
Mu kiki baby say ko pia BBC ye hu.
Some need in the 2016.
Just anya kura o.
Obi na come is here a friend say.
2016 then anya o.
2016 yeah 2009
na mumu de na All Star Pro Max o. Mumu de na All Star Pro Max mumu de Marvel for kakra DC Comics kakra mu kofa Batman o ha no kofa Iron Man efia. No mu de
mami uni mi ayi
me that's me nyasi
emergency ta kan wano na wo de criticize e no focus
anya bia ni say because our kubzi onya action movie na dia ye wu se ehwa na ombefa no pacho iti Jacinta se senia ye celebrities ade a ye mpa ekwapim polo ko run ho kire ne ba anu na munya ye se ye nchiro no savim na ya enema ehu nya ba mudi somu no we ne hia ye nsom why ye nsom if nobody we're not talking about political parties, we're talking about the country. Ghana
politics in Ghana.
Well, we say Chroma say na so we say we follow blindly and yes. I mean, Udobia, yes, Udobia na o can ask him. Udobia na o can ask him to say ya domo. Na ya to aba mama cause ya domo anka ya to aba mama. Na ya to aba mama. Musu we ni ye na mo ba ya. Condemn to jurebo. Na eno no ye koya na e ba. Papa me to also na say DKB so I didn't voice Abeka. Now one say before your baby DKB voice.
Yeah.
Some celebrities who don't support the fix the country. In Bimuka say fix your attitude. And I make us say it is a me
jam. See fix your attitude.
It is a me jam kon say dia me road no e better. And I say me putting me brain to good use said them cry road no say nyama aduma. Remember me.
Mama Kasagu Mike.
I like in people so say we should change our attitude. We should and I'm wondering how is that affecting the fact that our roads are bad? Yes. How is my attitude affecting the economy? How is my attitude affecting my road? How is my attitude affecting my water? How is the attitude affecting my electricity? Like, how is it? Yes, maybe. But
illegal connection, your attitude.
Yeah, exactly, Ola. Yeah. But what pattern, then you can hold me. Naka se me yes, so na wan hwe ne ye. Dey make cannot say. Ye road no. Naka se na wan drive here na dey bia mo say kwan. Ye light no. Naka say oh me ye light so ye boka because mu ye illegal. Okay. Like do your part, then you can blame me for doing my part, for not doing mine.
Entino ye wo dia answer na wako blame.
Ola, me say me nya dey.
Fix your attitude.
What is that? How is my attitude affecting the speed ramp?
In your drive,
yo.
That money could be spent in fixing the road for you.
That money could be spent. That money can no. You know the money that they said. Your toll booths can on mojeno.
You get your 10.
Your toll booths can on mojeno. Is it not for the roads? It's okay. It is toll booths can on mojeno. You got it.
It's almost say fix your attitude. Not the normal patch.
I don't know. I
almost say be more amount to your tax. It's any attitude I'm fix it.
For them.
Okay.
Tax for them. Say on register the company my own who is
you don't pay tax to the government and you are here complaining
about kakana you tia no. Dey na mo dey aye.
Yeah, no dey aye kwan na wo.
Kwan ben. Me say me area Akwele road. Omo di quota abegu so within 2 weeks so say less than 1 month. Na toku
any temporary quota.
What are you talking? And the bremu chroma say temporary quota. Muko meetings akese also me fixing me attitude. Muko meetings akese me so na certain allowance. Certain allowance.
Wako who be that?
Hey, mako be that. Ola, what are you talking about? Yentiana. Ola, me Ghana ni.
Hey, sir.
Me Ghana ni ana.
Me dey me free stream.
Utofu na say enkwa na obo say ye ade yi. So who yentia tax na me once you buy something, of course there is tax on it. Na say ko continue restaurant, obi di dey VAT they are trouble go. What
do you mean escape no?
Like it's
so you support fix the country.
Is this doesn't the country need fixing?
What should be fixed?
Everything.
Thank you.
I feel like say we should stop politicizing the development. Yanya blueprint into. Ebia ye road. MPP bar. Onka say me bar we me JC ona ma ba me. Like there is a blueprint that upo bar where yes ya nso so beto aso sa na nya se wo ba wo beka se me pese me ye KVIP me pese me ye we na we bo beka se we enya me party nti me beto ado ye no so. But if we're actually putting a blueprint down say this is the 10-year development plan for the country. Uba this is it obeto aso uba then there is a structure na we bo obi tumi ka say we na to ambulance ni na wo mako jesi na cars ni and then me pictures be circulated land cruisers so they be 58 almost they have been left to rot because of politics around it. The cars. Yes, it's on social media. Obi see we enyo na obi na toy enyo enegu ene pro housing. Adanya bebebe yes mbimu gu eyi ye gu kroma say obi da gata no ne kwan ho. Daya bebebe o mo sisi egugu nre mu ye o mo ja atuwe. Home.
Mami, Abra Ghana Muntie so why but you entertainment.
Mami fixing the attitude no and then number 2 no and no na DKB so say until mo amusi on fix attitude no eti onu so kasa we no so ko changing na tire by some cautious space about my fixing my attitude. How did that develop my road?
But some puppets and dimwits are saying that we should fix ourselves and the economy and the country will be fixed. So let me go and fix myself. I'll be back. Wow, it worked. Wow. Yeah. Now housing deficit in Ghana 0. Child mortality 0. Okay. Borrowing 0. Petrol price per gallon 50 pesos. Wow, I didn't know how to fix myself. I never knew that all the taxes people paid came to the citizens. Banku. So,
how many people later is legal? Who go is legal later? Because who clean? But over kaswana there, over who fit to the people too. 18 months says on a wire file. Obi enu approach for example kono. Talk to me. Mo fixing uko transaction. Me nyeso do transaction na say udu wana ukuta rubber. What the better form?
It depends on Trazako side I walk.
Trazako ehwefe.
Madam, it depends on side I walk.
And your Trazako baby to say Zongo. Your Zongo Trazako.
I'm telling you.
Trazako.
Trazako, I say quite what Trazako, Papa.
Go and check. But who to me come say Trazako Zongo?
But question baby a quanin chen ball a go be Trazako. I'm telling you. I want Trazako.
And your Friday na call we.
Only one call. I some ke uko. Ubai.
Me call.
I didn't see you. That's a lie. What are they? I will talk. I want find my minimum.
Friday bisa some.
Go your face.
Oh, Friday bisa some.
Go your face. Go on him.
Uko approach ya won later. Uko baby. No, because it's uko baby where fast. No. Uko. You won't later there because the place is neat. It's some way whole neat man. Namu de bola sisi wa.
People will be forced.
Of course.
That's it. Uko approach na say unze.
Bola ni o intusu to be go.
Police phone kwa. People are just obeying the rules. Even though you don't need police to always be standing. Cameras ball. When you saw the way we are channel. Camera chiwa. Who if you are do take it up, bro.
And then what to me who car be power road no so achia say. What to the kai? Aka na atofom. Ube hu say MTT you now. Now wo hwe. When you man say ebia MTT you be gina no within 5 minutes one say odi achieve.
Abraham mu video bi aka.
Na nke wo say
ya etofom. And akwa kusunzu o cheje. I'm just akoye ade wo yi.
What to me car be tutu pa odi ba road tutu ze na road ube do is all of a sudden so person to. MTT you be hu no. Obeji do obeji na eja na mane. Ade. DKBC patrol changing the swag. Changing the swag no. The country is still not fixed. It's not his attitude that will change the economy. Patrol Paul Adum Ochre. Or no, they fix the country, no. Oh yeah, journalist and also presenter on Metro TV.
Okay, sure.
Good evening, Ghana, to be precise. Patrol no, they say fix the country, you know. Or say Ghana for, I think we also need to fix our attitudes.
And also come on, we can fix your attitude.
Only if you're sure they're Ghana family.
I must see and fix the attitude.
I must see and fix you to my answer.
Okay, and now among train my and to our baby, me and for president, you fix you to be real near to our baby, probably. Why? Mummy and Yanisana, Mumpenisa. Yen to our baby, let's stop voting, let's stop everything, let's fix our attitude, let's stop paying anything, fix your attitude, and then we move on. Paul, you're quiet.
The biggest budget is the paycheck for our civil servants. We already complain about that's our biggest budget, the paycheck for civil servants. These civil servants who we think produce little under COVID because of health reasons, they were not asked to produce, they were asked to produce nothing, to stay at home. Stay at home and be paid. Stay at home and be paid, but this time don't pay electricity, don't pay water. Have we forgotten? So when we come to 2021, there has to be a way to recover that. Or do we say there should be no way to recover that? I'm not a fan of taxes. I'm not a fan of corruption. I'm not a fan of mismanagement. I'm not a fan of political ineptitude. I'm not a fan of dereliction of duty. No. But when you are dealing with these things, deal with them intellectually. Don't close your eyes. Remember your O level and A level. Didn't you do economics in O level? So what are you talking about? Didn't you see 2020? That's what Sam Jonah was doing. He talked about 2020. He didn't even mention COVID. Really?
What are you talking about, Abner? This is 2020. That's what Sam Jonah was talking about. They didn't even mention 2020.
Did we see 2020?
2020. Why is he sounding like he's crying? Oh my God. Hey, Danny, Abner, you're quiet.
Patrol, where the middle chart where they see the last the broken heart, it go reach everybody. Broken heart is not a respecter of persons. Whether you are poor, whether you are rich. Ubeje wodi. Bill Gates and Melinda Gates, you say nka ewiase de yesi omo ni omo kunku yesi sika de nka ya de nyina. Sika is bema happiness, sika mai. After 27 years of marriage, Bill Gates and Melinda Gates have finally agreed to get a divorce and call it quits. Na kwhwe DMs.
Abna onye ya.
Ama be say obi akọ DM ni bia no screenshot de abeto. Obi say han wason da yesi Bill Gates be bo de busuafo. The past year just obi worry ni sister. Obi si obe no aduane ama no na chese enye easy me kwa mkwa ko die me ni bi kwan abeda ho dia
omumie no agree so omuja
wa omuja ya ware
see how beautiful
we sika wo mo we billionaire we omu chemu mienu a obi aye
esugana ni ukoja ware eno no asemasi ye betwe wo court so ne nam ha na ekwa ha ne nam ha
na ekwa ha
Africa no mo mo asa akohia no asa akodwam. Now what?
Why are we even fighting?
Why?
Why are we?
Brigade, I say, Melinda, how you doing? I say I'm good.
I don't think this is working anymore.
I don't think this is working anymore. I mean, what do you want? I mean, you want a 50% or 40%? Okay. Tell me what you want. Let me give it to you. I say, okay, give me 45% of everything you've got. Okay, take 45. We good? Let's take a picture.
Let's take a picture.
Ghana.
And the reality TV that.
Ghana.
Let's take a picture.
Ghana ni
Uko, ube break to say get video baby. I see you. Go ask my family. We are from royal family. You will see what will happen.
Your family is from royal family.
Boy, they say I don't care. I see you. Go ask about me. I say, hey sister, what you go get that? Sorry, bro. Yes, what you go get that? Almost about what you will be anka. What you sorry, I don't want to. Hey.
Now, make I say, Bridget Sewa, we try to Bridget Sewa actress, Kumasi, Obaha on
Monday.
On the kind of broken heart, and I'm say, then or actor with me switch easily. That wasn't a broken heart to be a winner.
And yet, that's a shino.
That's such an ancient gang on Fanny. Yeah,
Metis one was your 90 so combined to Edum.
Broken heart in tea.
So combined to Edum. That's going to do Zenia Quine.
Then you're 90 or 10. It's who betting who to me trust our
so combined to Edum. Made them because of 90 for boss at the back.
But what is interesting is, also broken heart into your Kubia. Such any pana, I know Biba no say only pay, and they also come up and was super. Was it minimum was and what you
Pacho, a glorious happy birthday to the CEO of Special, the CEO of Special Group of Companies, Dr. Ernest Oforisapon. Maybe it will be a happy birthday to him, and may the good Lord keep blessing him.
Man.
Papa. Hana made me say no Abazi.
Thank you so much, Moe.
And Entertainment GH.
Broken heart, bet you be Amaziba Kwaba. Good morning, how you doing?
Yes, Ola, I'm doing pretty well.
And it's one quite pretty and come on.
Nanusu American or kind of so say baby.
I know that as someone wafa they can also dancing God
Beidu.
Okay. Why you dancing God not to?
Majatum.
And ran a black cover.
Me just mean be able.
Yegum.
Nice.
Yegum broken heart and them say ya change na by Yegum.
Over when?
What's that?
Broken heart if him.
Oh, industry broken heart. If I know I go. Industry broken heart. I change na. That mama me yin go for message ka crave free na yen find common issue so.
Yeah.
Chris Lawai says I say hey broken heart there. I walk from then Hospital Pastor to a place around 1 a.m. just to watch the sea. I couldn't sleep.
Welcome to club.
Nana Kwesi Apia said you also face the country now. Nana Kuvi also wow. Jacob Kate Kute Hamlet also fix your attitude is giving me sleepless night. Ghana is in bondage, trust me. I want a bondage.
Heavy.
Abike also does your task go into the accounts. Massa, let's forget about parties and call a spade a spade. Hey, and I seen Askakpo also Ola, why no AC in the studio? It's like Abna is sweating today, pa.
100 degrees we balling. I just got to boy.
Hey, most of them motion deal.
If you don't know America vibe, we kill a simple. Bring it on, Geo Flow rap, wa will let it indo. Clama, Nadu, do fair wa mado. But then I'm money, bloody money.
I'm on for David. Okay, no other act with us. Ola, if we also if Ola Michael change his attitude as Abna Moe and I know what the act builder, my dear Ghana will automatically be fixed. But if we don't change our attitude, then forget Ghana can't be fixed. Okay, so let our attitudes be changed. Please, let's elect Attitude to be our leaders now. So for your Speaker of Parliament, let it be Mr. Attitude 1. For your President, let it be Mr. Morality 2. But Abna, maybe Sprempe has been marking your ring. I don't know what she's expecting from you, but I think that anytime you come, she's asking about your ring. Also on sharing CCA. I didn't share we. Maybe it's okay, Bernard Bravo. So Latabna, if you want to see how Ghana is, go and look at Chief Bini's marriage against his own party. So he has been sidelined. Anyway, more messages. I had too much of fix the country. But and then you see a creative industry on come. Yeah, passing creative industry bill. I don't know if it's still creative industry bill and that's a creative agency bill or creative arts bill. I don't know. But I passed a bill for like 5 years now. We don't know what's happening. Michael Kreku maintains so call tourism ministry as deputy. We don't know who is going to take over the creative industry and as a agency, whatever they want to call that place. And what is this? What Diana Mark also I mean in his office. Diana also in the immediate now no be brought for chairman. What should Mark do in the immediate now? Another kwaba say bibi aboko there.
Nyame adum bibi aboko now say.
Mbako bra yenhwe creative industry our state now. What is happening?
Virtually nothing is happening.
Wow. It feeds the country. Yes, you feeds the creative.
Okay, so yeah, in the last couple of days, it's a announcement via Koso. I think Saturday quite discuss here $25, launch of presidential film picture, and also the same baby in name 45 pounds, right? 45 million pounds.
45
or
euros for the
euros for NAFTA.
Yeah.
So those are the two major announcements I the last week, and it was all over the place. Before that, so now you heard the nomination of Michael Kreku for the deputy role.
Yeah.
Chairman the veteran. I think so the veteran should be next week because 2 weeks after the announcement, and for veteran the Basso. So apart from that, we also do not know. Socrates ending the film classification started with some level of energy. But after a while, I say I dwindle, so we are not too sure if the stations are compliant or not. ABB say a company you figure out what is happening.
Okay, the information I made and they say, Arnold, that thing is never going to happen in time.
Okay, so
that made the first me now the man, NC.
Yeah, but I've seen some television stations actually
they are doing it
classification with UPG in the KK camera. So let's see. We'll go into it in the coming days. And now in the last couple of days, we start here. There's been a conversation about who would head like the creative agency or council. So that's the conversation or the echo in the last couple of days.
Now, so what the infant free classification in Crown. First May and then they say and then Fifth May. Are you seeing anything on the ground?
So, like I said, I've seen a couple of television, even UTV. So, classification.
Yes,
they are classifying.
And
1 or 2 television stations. But you'd expect a wholesome way initiative. But as a being here, so we need to figure out from the committee and your chairman as to what is going on, why some television stations are complying, others are not complying. So, more compliant. What are the measures are? Because you expect to say first meal once there's been, you see, the good thing is the directive came before, so the impression was aware.
Yeah,
meetings say so once first meal hit a pay, everybody must see the classification figures and I say let us know on your television set.
Yeah,
but some we see, some we do not see. So I'm gonna some mention what's going on, why some are compliant, some are not.
But you know what I've gathered from what they are doing is in-house no classification.
What does it mean?
Content now being who didn't have a classification committee.
Yeah,
they will do it.
Yeah,
and give you the stick.
Yeah,
the way you way PG whatever. And because of money already, in-house one
okay, I think so. We need to interrogate that matter critically.
Because I asked one television channel, it's we are moving in a co-secret. Was it there be Obia Major?
No, but they what was the directive? More family and us any image.
How many maybe on Franco? So they were waiting for the first May. They say move family. But I heard so crazy or say move family at
exactly.
I'm saying, also, Braco, taking a question, be to or just
no bokoye. Exactly. Ukoye and Okoye and one you be or dear, then that's another matter. But one qua, I mean, but you can say you expend time on one and we'll figure it out.
Amazwa, classification first me a pound.
Ola, again, Emuhin, I was a bit struck. Not my dream doya, Papa Wababe, but this is the situation. I've been hearing Socrates running all over, granting interviews, going on other shows.
Yeah.
But man said the Socrates were there. Office your hand me one. Bia didn't offer the man from Brand any the Martin. Another, like Arnold said, offending Manka Samunye, another yenny ebeye, the Bema, Mumpage, more another ebe page. Atasa. He hasn't been able to speak on those things. And again, maybe said that body, do they have a PR of it?
Then body then classification.
Yes, do they have a PR of it?
And the Socrates no PR.
And the Socrates national about it, or chairman.
And for now, say Ebia, because the beginning you can't, Ebia would mean you will be able to be doing.
Well, that means that the structures are not working.
Well, I don't know that.
And that means the structures are not working because Socrates is not supposed to double as for a PR. Atasa. And it's been over two weeks now. I know a couple of stations are calling him. He's not picking his calls. And to them, you said, "In 2
weeks now, Uncle Four friend.
Oh, people are calling him. He's not picking his calls.
Really?
Oh, I'm telling you. I've been on so many platforms. What friend on fat and then the phone was switching off. First call, Boko. Second one, Oboduman.
Are you sure?
Oh, Mister, a couple of them. I wouldn't want to mention them, but a couple of them, which solity and Uncle that's my American. That's the sacrosanct truth.
Oh, but I don't know that.
Me pedemu hunde one said to you, yeah, or mem had me on no might be more kind of fix the country. The month the men in anyone said, oh, maybe dinner. I believe someone wouldn't sit somewhere and say they fix the country. These are the things that we have to do to fix the system. It's not about showing much my friend how strong you machoism, how strong you are, how friend commanding that you are. When the systems are working and you are the boss, right? You are the boss. You walk through the system nicely. But this is a situation where it's never like that. No, why can't me talk and they dance around the issue like that? Why should United Television or UTV manka some in-house or friend and a rating? Even to manka some the margin.
No, but you may not know for a fact if say one and I say be the process.
Like you said, I had wanted to say it, but over there, was it yesterday or yesterday's back? Went on a show. Let me beside them question there. But I thought it was the 1st May. Them programs today, they didn't know about what page will be them in the minute. What's so jaw? What can 1 year? 1 by Yanni, I did them in the and I was like, you don't mean it. Oh, thinking there, Sebium penny for what men one of Sebiola, what Trebi Mokau, Bosumosan, or catch the fat checks. And a fat salary, 1 man a car, 1 man accommodation, 1 man a houseboy, house girls. Then you know can be. But they are not Bibi and Kodu or Mem Hanum. You see, it's the same thing that happened in Egypt or from the Arab Spring in Ewa. And we'll be certain on a blazer. Or Madam Yesi in Ewa. And I'm seeing same thing here in our country. Well, we have to let the systems really work. You see, I agree, they want it might not be too swift. Or a process that we have to go through. But what I announced the 1st May, the month of Ola, it's not supposed to be there be a mabet and American and keep by this family friend one. It's the men who do Zaman was start why you call a bien a bassa na ebia PRO a double as board chairman. This and Zaman then how is it going? But all these things. No, I know.
No, I can understand. I can understand your challenge with Socrates doubling as the chairman and the PR system. No, and easy, sir. And you see, I'm not saying you are lying. Say, all stations, but almost more try some for Socrates. And almost can. But I see, I can also assure you, say Socrates is one of the persons. So you're involved in the project. He's all over the place. He would avail himself for interviews, for interaction, for engagement.
I know.
What I say.
I share your sentiment and how. I see. How the friend bond you have.
I'm coming to the substantive point. But I totally agree with you, sir, in putting together a very effective structure. Because chairman involved in the operations of the committee and the classification, Unya time all the time to be engaging the media in.
So there should be a PR outfit.
Yes, me tell you.
So there should be a PR outfit.
There should, and you see, and yes, Socrates problem.
One problem.
It's started from the top.
That is what I'm talking about. Systems are not working.
When it comes to communication, especially communication, and it's my Thursday article for Graphic Showbiz, but the communication our unit on a messy. From Ministry of Tourism and Agriculture. Any all agents are one are singing now, and papa. From the ministry all the way down, the communication unit is bad. That's another matter we would address. Yeah. But that's why I'm saying, me know your dream. But the point of where he says, oh, my friend is Ano, you and I know. So Safo, when he's involved in a project, he's all over the place. I'm only.
I have been on your last 2 weeks. Or friend, or last 2 weeks. Or second one was our friend. The phone is switched off. Last 2 weeks again, so now I'm more Angel FM though. Or friend or quay. Or quay. Or quay one fat. What's our Fabium? The phone is switched off. Atasa. Okay. Mensama another example now.
Let's say Open Soldier say he's running away from interviews or what?
No, but you see, Olate, neither he's running away from the interview. Better than anyone.
But so available. Somebody should be.
Announcement in
I totally agree.
Announcement in there. 1st May, they will patch all the systems and make sure that the men now will work properly for us. What can we be at? Just come back and tell us there. Another issue of a write-up out, a press statement out there. We said we're going to do A, B, C, D, right? But the but these are the challenges you go through. And based on it wouldn't be so swift or a gradual. There are people at the office. One starts 1 year A, B, C, D, mamo. That system no the uncle to mess maybe a child. So what starters will use them much or friend machoism people wouldn't say there, oh, offended why are people using being so strong in there? Because you can't them. Near Muchema Kunyan de Monco, another Quanda Monco, Mendido, into Messima sister baby, and I baby sister Yedun, and over them brand the idea what the police. It can't enforce, will make sure we enforce that's the law.
Mamisa, we are not Mammy from so is it not the case? Say, like, what's the first me? Think first me now, so see who be.
Of course,
who say action because, but we are not seeing anything.
Yeah, and a problem. That's why I want us to engage Safo and figure out what is going on because. And I'm saying the good thing is, announcement earlier. There's no as if say a week or 2 weeks because prepare. Yes, the announcement came like a month or two before the deadline. So now we expect to say before 1st May no be to turn out 1st May now everybody will be involved. So and again there's some at the end so why are some stations complying? Others are not complying. How are they complying? Do they take their content to committee, before the review is done, and that's someone we need to here let's engage.
Even before all these things, some stations were already doing classification of assault.
Yeah.
Let me mention this GH1. More Mexican soaps if you are repeating on me in the afternoon, you are 18 plus. Yeah. And it means my imagination at 18 in the afternoon. It means they don't understand. They may not get it right.
Yes.
But they were doing it before Secret Mobile started committee and everything. So I'm sure it'll be on 1 or 2 hours or something.
Again, let's
press up for answer.
Switch off.
It's not switched off. He keeps telling us switched off.
Okay. No, but he's on air. He's on air. He's on air.
Okay. Olafio, what can then? Let me see my record there. The stations be I don't want to say the organized one. The well composed, the composed stations in the one. They've tried doing something.
To do some sort of classification,
right. But one Sabio, but the asterisk one cheddar one more numbers be Adam.
Yeah.
One found even Boko station and cinema or some studio had me.
Yeah, laptop TV station.
Station out to the studio had me. And to be some there, who is the manager, who is the head, who is in charge of content, who is in charge of offending? They don't even understand it. Sometimes Boko be Sabio, Obi Abuang they were on TV on the content in us. So catch on also no manager because or your kiosk TV. And today most of these TV stations that you see, A lot of them are kiosk TV stations. It's the only well organized and a composed one. UTV, Joy Prime, or friend and Adum TV, no more imbium. And a GH1 friend TV3, Metro TV mo. One about maybe a sebio.
They say what I know. TV classification person.
Oh, but come on, we know the composed ones. Ola, we know the composed ones. The composed ones are the one complying. Even when one running penny were down. You understand it? Okay. But the ones that you know they are like the normal way. They don't even understand. I don't.
So when you are complying means you are composed.
The composed ones.
Okay.
Because they feel that they had built that solid brand that they don't want to lose that brand.
Yeah.
So what do? We need to comply, even if when we have not been pushed to that extent.
Information with the
information.
So creative in a staircase here, me producers are coaching no. So my main one also on casa.
I didn't hear.
I didn't hear was on casa.
Been on casa.
Also on casa.
That be a bit my Ola.
Also on casa. Producer out there wabe catch up. Producer out there catch up.
Miss, I've been on the show. Man can't tell them my friend no.
Producer,
me batch up. Producer back would ever catch
up. No, no, listen.
No, also on casa.
For my reason.
On my reason, you also on casa.
Ola, Miss there. I've been on the show. I've been on the Mambo station. Mr. Handsome, a friend and Eric, friend and Frimpon, friend.
But you are not being fair. On my reason.
You do that for Mike.
Ola, come on, start some more Casanona. I catch some case. Na say so create any party friend. Na nka so make kasakura in the studio. A friend on the line off.
Okay.
And some make kweka to obe OKFM. TV network no. So I was actually going into the studio to pull him to come and speak for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
No sign come back. Me see that one and me kwesi jina, me kwesi about jina stairs no so kasa. And oba. I'm so create why unti na me ba wo. And now you all tried to explain why he doesn't want to speak today. And now amike ba no so create ukra na me be friend no. Inti yamra ya twe na o say right time no ba be kasa.
Right time.
Inti patch on my man time.
Yeah, be man time.
Akoma to na yam ba be kasa. But your catch and say adwuma na ekoso. Anu so ma me fan ka ho. Na am catch and say komra radio so me kasa adwuma na ekoso. Na ma o say right time.
Right time.
Ola mpocho mo producer nyina mpocho.
One my information.
Oba the other station. Oba kan politics and oba them. But no
entertainment.
Entertainment no ba be.
But not on this topic.
Oh, come on. But
at the right time.
Ola. Say enya akonya na the opportunity na wa. There oyajo amanforo kan. Let's say enya akonya wo another for the same entity do one. Let's say beka say one. Ola speak once and for all.
No, but you see, you should also give him some benefit of the doubt. Because
I am try to do damage control for.
No, it is not damage control. It is not damage control. See, before you come on radio and speak on a very critical matter, you prepare.
Yeah.
You prepare pan before you come and speak.
I know the meaning.
Yeah. Committee now all heading a critical committee or working with other stakeholders. It's ABI information corner baby son onim. And I say on prepare those here corner or babet na side in common. So if I respect look at yourself on kasa or set time no soon ye. You understand? Set time no soon na unya quality information, not the better chance no to draw. That's fine.
So does that mean they are not able? Does that mean they want other platforms no call they want? Sebio. Host now or hold they want. Or to mbisa no kan chen dey bia oh better the massem dey no or then or call dey one nti ebie one ma wiasem tena ebia bonto fama dey bia okay fine at this particular time you ban
no but see you want him to come on radio and say your catch up producer no stairs so it's the same thing. You
understand? Producer na sem no be kan producer one kan chen producer no be kan che olade Olan kanda masemi wo honum. Na me say wa friend me I've been on the show wa friend.
Waka. Yati.
One fa wa friend no phone you off. Mama can some time catch him na mo boa.
No. So we advise him.
You advise him to.
We advise him. So omo frɛ wa fa na catch him say oh time and no nyama.
Of course.
Yes.
Obama butalaba.
Yes,
And rather than the Abia Becker me free ulan for no from no expect there. Me fa no call. Brother.
I But okay, so let's look at the creative arts agency now. Why not you share or say your money come money the affairs of the agency. Tell Arnold the whole structures in the country is called erectile dysfunctional paralysis. Bernard Baffo. Erectile dysfunctional paralysis. That's it. Arnold,
yes, sir.
creative arts agency.
Well, like in the last couple of days, I mean, I'm out for us started about Frank Owusu, Kwabene Owusu Dean, Frankie 5, you Mrs. Frankie 5 say, I believe say or no na say or her agents for one beboa. And I buy into the idea, I buy into that conviction, I buy into that thought, I buy into that movement, I buy into that campaign, if you want to call it that way. Say Frank her agents na beboa. Well, simple. Experience a county year experience within the entire creative industry. Any experience within the council and agency who wants a plus. Because you can have experience with other creative sector.
Yeah.
That qualifies you to be on the job. Would it permit me and let me read what the bill or CCIA Act says on the creative secretary.
Okay.
Good.
Right.
Minya.
Okay.
Executive secretary, the president, 12.1. The president shall, in accordance with Article 195 of the Constitution, appoint an executive secretary for the agency. Okay, so the president, in appointing a person as executive secretary, have regard to A, qualifications, relevant experience and knowledge of that person in the creative arts industry. B, business orientation and proven experience of that person in managing and motivating multidisciplinary teams of professionals. 3, the executive secretary shall hold office on the terms and, of course, conditions specified in the letter of appointment. And stand on the functions number. Okay. But they be qualifying, no, first and second. Or say qualifications, relevant experience and knowledge of that person in the creative arts industry. Yeah. Frank Kwabena Owusu fits into this qualification. Number 2, business orientation and proven experience of that person in managing and motivating multidisciplinary teams of professionals.
Okay.
So, by virtue of the fact that Frank, a immediate director of operations or Creative Arts Council, he's been able to manage this multidisciplinary easy.
Yeah.
There's another critical point we are asked and mentioned: business proficiency. This gentleman has 15 years experience at the banking sector. The financial prowess, Ola, you and I can attest to it. Entities are industry, Frank, and manager of finances. No, we know.
Yeah.
So, share acts and now share specifications for who the executive secretary should be. I do not see any too many. And you see, the biggest advantage Frank has is a fact say our experience. That 4 years we are council, no, I maneuver we are. He's been there, and you see, no disrespect to the likes of Mark, BB Bright, Jean Cromani, the KK Kahon.
Yeah.
But the director of operations, no, he's virtually in charge.
Almost everything.
Of almost everything. The rest are decision makers. They are policy makers. They endorse and they approve of decisions. How should we go? We should go left. We should go right. But the person who is on the ground is the most critical. He is the engine. He is the fulcrum of the whole entity. So if Vacuum be able to Mark, thankfully, or court deputy, now Vacuum able to, why would anybody? I'm not saying don't mention any other person's name.
Yeah, I don't know of any names that might have popped up though.
Go, their names. They are no. Their names. They are people who are actually lobbying.
Lobby.
Oh, I've heard names. I've heard George Quay's name. I've heard Obo's name. Oh yes, my brother. And these are my buddies, but I'm not scared to mention their names. But if anybody mentions Frank's name, and based on criteria acts stipulating no, he qualifies easily. And let me also tell you something about his persona, because usually the person's personality accounts. That guy is a laid back guy. You see, most often than not, for example, Mark. Officially, he's been appointed and all that stuff. But Mark, there were a lot of opposition.
Yeah.
Although going for this role, no, we're not open opposition. But you and I know. See the fight here on what's his name? Lucky Mensah. You understand? Shatawale and stuff like that. And so, because of ABR, Robbie play in the industry for a long time now, they've stepped on toes. They've bantered with people. So they openly come out and object. But this guy, I don't know. Again, and on the I mean, we say the likes of Melquisi Davis, more raising 1 or 2 issues. That's okay.
About him, right?
Yes. Although they are not bold enough to mention, say, oh, yeah, Frank, I say. That's normal. You understand? Because Nipa definitely
and you
are perfect. And coming up, no, ABR in some dealings, been on in ye, or no one can send you a Joe girl. Say. Oh yeah. But no one say affecting the proficiency and the technical expertise to manage the role. So for me, mom dear, seriously, you can bring out any other name. You're allowed to. But when I check what the act is stipulating in regard to what the executive secretary should be, and I look at Frank and the work that he's done in the 4 years with agency and the experience with the industry, it fits perfectly for this role.
I think that most people are moon share that and follow agency one. They didn't know that most of the things on the church.
He's a director of operations. Every activity bear a course so it was that's what I'm saying. We'll be found wrongly. I'm not disrespecting figureheads. They are figureheads. Yeah. They are the decision makers. But the director of operations is the fulcrum. He's the pivot. And so it's why would I want going to mention a George Quay? Oh boy, these are my guys. But let's be objective and fair.
You know, Arnold, one of the things I must be one of the things that made Philly say Mark should have stayed or remained there was for continuity's sake.
Yeah.
Now you're Nimra.
Yeah.
What me na you don't leave it, but you stay and fix it.
Make it work.
I say, well, free what they are there. You need somebody I know how also can't be. Because you know the fitting again and you can't leave it so be my fitting for. About because so where the them change you when you go starting for. Do your baby friends the default settings. Sorry, say maybe I know what doing Mark.
Oh, that's not so. Yes, I share in that same sentiment with what my brother is saying. I know the rock can. But when the most something they will be me one continuity.
That's the challenge we have.
That's a big challenge we have as a country. Continuity is something that we hate. Say on found company be one. Say President Mills, President Mahama, and now President Mills, now Bredo, and one. Not President Mahama no any vice, but there are a lot of things. And now President Mahama, and the vision now President Mills, one continue.
Yeah.
On company Mamu Hunde one. This is one basic challenge we have as a state.
And fix the country, fix the country.
We
spend a few minutes on it. It's part of it.
Yes.
Continuity.
Yes. Another can or can't there offend the requirement here
to become
the executive secretary in there. Yes, it is true. What can you find then? Find language, beautiful language. Yeah,
which language is ugly?
Listen, fine language, beautiful language.
Which language?
So can't bluff.
Your country,
maybe any other different language. I don't want to mention any other language. We can't bluff. Presume there, yet to bluff. That's what I'm saying. So, Ola, now our friend then all about harmony. Emi, you probably to Muaba. But again, share Frankie 5. A Juman Obotumwaye. Obotumwaye, he can do it. I have no doubt about him that he can do the work. Like we all saying, yes. When Mark was there, he was the one, director of operation. Yeah. Virtually everything, he was the one doing it.
And
good. Do Botuanica, do Wuntuanica. So get me the man will be a kind of Wuntuanica. But when you were a Juman, when Chauka, now if you want marketing, if you no, you pour for the Botumaya, no, Babe didn't know Botuanica, no, I bet Sean Wabaye Juman. When Chauka, insists I'll put Botuanica, my boy. It's another way. Ola,
so, but do you have an opposition to him?
No.
We are looking for the best.
It's even now. Today for Obuo's name has ring the bell even before okay unity now. What's what pencil for deputy ministry appointment in one? There. That is where they are pushing Obuo to.
I suspected so too.
Mr. Sewan farmer from Kifafa. Obuo, it's the executive secretary of that agency. Minimum. Only na woman Obuo could train anything. Atasa.
Are where Rasta ultimately any executive secretary.
That be till every day to me Mekadewa. Yes, you them papa mo na maybe home. Minimum be away you need to make me way YouTube. But are you so corrupt to the stand name?
No, but what's the anything you could train? I say we Rasta you can't.
That be Mr. Yet so money me we don't believe in people like when they carry like dreadlocks. Me I carry dreadlocks. In me I bend you my mom family imagine me bend you baby my. So from them me some from my Ola so bait mokum baby mama mba Frankie 5 na sem no do.
All right.
Mr. Frankie 5 he's a fine gentleman. I know him too. Atasa ejuma no botum waye. Be sometimes oh yeah one. I think I was so you massive from there. The baby day name sober reflection works. Atasa and the pain it's today. Offended Mel Davis, the can say me. Yes, most matter them some nibi. But then me I hold a different view from that because minimum 25 from on no be young but the position the baby one me one. What to Mobi and over to Bobina Quima now, my door, Wabana Quim. Benny Mark and the Mark, no, you root to the one farmer Mark. But there were people out there to them, I know the can anyone. He had stepped on toes. I be a yondo or yonder, neither nature, watch her. But the people are using those things against him. And even until there will be Mark Martin, a deputy ministry appointment. No, your boy doing loggerheads.
Still?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes.
They were having meetings. No, it's not true.
Messi, the man that man, I know, or you make believe. I'm telling you. Or you make believe.
Political meeting.
That's Messi, or a political meeting. Team, my mama act today. BBR in New Honum. Atasa, it begin mel no on your friend and
right. But
the maker wayaka, Ebiana, there are some things you want. Definitely. Also, your industry player. These are issues of the Biaduka question. Mamma can't say be a man can. That's what was over Sean my bed, the man who do the idea.
Boss, more personal than industry related.
Good. In America,
focus on the industry. Don't do more personal.
Do you understand? But when you are looking at the industry, what
he's fit for that. Okay. But America, the answer show. Send me some more me one. Whom do too many offend arrogance in the system. Now. Yeah, share kwana ebe fadre ebe yema nzama no be obey structures when we put the structures in place like the way ya nya pen believe in me so land wa betina no na aye adwuma yi na asoro kone so chin what say the wo pe obi mu asan obo host show ye wa of course you matter obo flower be out there owo betina show you mu bi pen it did there one na the most messy one so na wo sort for wadwen who do you think that would be best fit for such things?
Okay,
you understand it. So then you also give a candid view on it.
Okay, good. So Frankie 5, I say I know I'm out here to say Obo George Kwe Munina.
For me, for George Kwe, today is my first time, but no awards. Then I knew it.
Okay, so Usha also say fit for it.
But for me, both criteria now are not kind. They both fit into it. But for me, looking at things, me I'll root for Frankie 5. And not for any apparent reason, new humility,
okay,
and humbleness. I mean, obey me there. Man, can that the man go first number first one, man, Kasa.
Boss, me see the right time, no.
Obey me, or they want to. I know. Offend Ola. Obey me there. What the Frankie 5 be show on me,
okay,
because a Juma name, what a shasen, what a child no can be. It is what about you as well.
Also
come be here.
Thank you very much. Nanakwa C. Sechi Apia Sechi. Also, good morning. Watching you live from Manhattan, New York. Wishing everyone educative and entertaining show. God bless you. God bless Ghana and USA. Abubakar Shaibu, please face the country. Biane face the country, face the country. Yabremo. Star Paluga, I'll say nobody can face Ghana even if we make Jesus Christ president. I say Michael, I say I like your show, I really enjoy it. I not face the country. Matisa say celebrities sponsor for some gym. Don't think saying
for myself so.
Ah, yeah, fix the industry. I must go fix the country. Industry you fix every.
Industry no problem.
Yeah, what problem catching country name one. So I think that if they are talking about something like that, yeah, for you focus here industry.
Yeah, we should fix the industry.
Yeah.
And you know the most disturbing thing?
Yeah.
Every arena of our industry, is in tatters.
Every part of it.
Every part. So, Charlie, the industry there, we need to fix it.
Now, when you're that, you go fix the country.
We
now,
need to fix the
industry, you fix it.
Yeah.
Come on, do. DKB, come on, do. Who, your friends said, more friends. Comedy, crying, your baby.
DKB,
you see, I go fix the country.
DKB, was one apart the chin, say, so, one of them man is the Mamunda.
There be.
Into comedy in the
industry no for my comedy in
Massa, there be on country the comedy
in
say Tila on country the comedy me comment them
no figure of speech on case we dey
asema ya ke ola hell ma me ka asem twa anod industry o share oman mu na maboa oman nse industry ni mu so when we do not fix the system na yan oman na more potential fix industry now, there will be a deficit in there.
No.
There will.
No.
Ibinta.
No.
Ola.
Industry is part of the man. Say yeah, Chelsea and
minute.
You are lying. Our industry is never a minute.
Oh no. Enti mama ka say to.
Even say yeah, industry you fix it. Not the other industry you fix it. You fix it. Is it in a country you fixing already?
Say. Enti on my muna ka say no na to. From top to down in there the so obe as one no sabio penyin na owo fi horum onam say no mu ohia dey we no be enu adwuma to the extent they be a security man or was from so what sanso ye no adwuma atima me kana sa say last year ntu yan dem nyina yi I believe in me
but we are saying that let's fix the industry for industry players let's think about fixing the
I'm not just looking at the industry alone ye nyina ye tase the industry no yal ye nyina ye tase the industry no yal another man no yal sebio eti ha no me kasemo anod say insuru tore wa na say ifa wo bola etieti anana wo nwura etieti anu wa na say boho egu nsunu me wa nsunu do na ha na ma obesu anamaboa obefa amanfo wo wi obesan so anke high of friend engineers and about the planets maboa de wo mra moderate nsunu wo ba moderate wo ntua won kawa de dem skani bia na wo de dem nti dem na say ye jaye enwa ola ye jaya oboboa mi na owo nyina ndeme bi wo na ihu a men je hu sika ka sini pempen na ka de madi onye mo wonye but you don't go and take money and keep quiet at your own expense and think they want or what's gonna it will help me or your wo na wo fearful pen mudi. So why we do not fix the systems ola and fix the country? How do we fix offend one section another fix agric another fix finance? How do we do that?
Let's face our industry.
We need to be disciplined ola we need to be disciplined when we are not disciplined we can't fix it.
Let's fix our industry.
Ola, say jai mesiafo fa okama. Man ka do wa fa mesiafo okama. Ti aseba beka te.
Me ma won kasa asem.
Me ma won kasa. Amama no sa. Amama no so bi ba no si bono.
Minia Isaac Sakudie Poku. Umra ne sem IPS. Utie mi gidi that's my cousin for real. Greetings going out to you. Say the man who say construction is but Community Bible Church International militant choir also militants in worship. Militants in worship. It's more than a song. That's what they are saying. That is all more than a song. It's a free sit here 7th and 8th May to 9th May, no dear. A Community Bible Church militants choir, no. Our friend militants in worship, IMAMIW. And the theme is that more than a song. 6th to 9th May. Militants in Worship our Community Bible Church. Just blessing the Kwakudi anymore. Oh, Joyce, my feel. So, be able to Aman's Baza.
Mr. Brent, be a send or your message them then I would. My wishing happy birthday. What friend Asantini?
A friend,
Asantini, you're American. Also, then I would, and then I would, my wishing happy birthday. Now, Sabio, na dream pa because Sabio na dream on pedal bay into na dream ne
Asantini nimbi na dream.
Na dream or Tasma American or Tase or Takasa. And I'm sans wish you Yakubu Angel FM. My wishing happy birthday.
Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you.
But Sebastian can't order ya. Oh yeah, my father.
Yeah, Sebastian rush shop.
Yes. Now,
Obama me dey. Any anod beko.
Oh, no problem. Semupa you are young.
Yeah, you are beko.
Yes. Martin there. There's a fashion show. Obi can no pabin no mu yedzen pa the brown. Oh yeah, 22nd of this very month. But yeah, cast calling. Oh, friend, not connection. It's a bomb cho. Obi bia na nyu age. Oh yeah, fashion show hu bia no po cho wa. One brand na yenya yenhwembo. Na one friend number is so. Oh yeah, 0244 6269 626940. And one brand na friend yen cast one for the show.
Nice one.
Yes, on 13th.
Osebo fashion show. Of Osebo fashion show. I bet you Gucci ni one.
V12 Classic. You bet you V12 Classic. You bet you junior line on your senior line. Ebia o shirt here she be kwa na Togo design. Ebia no Togo design to brand yen chop Peter Ascot. Peter Ascot. You bet you GFF. You bet you other brands. One. You be that be I bet you local brands and so.
Utility outside home cry for some zone.
Only one.
Eugene Zavo Kasami producer Samuel Kuma aka Sammy K. AME producer Prima on the social media Asidake Sema another dancing god Asama Baby Na Asidake Senkoma Amanziba Philip aka DJ Freeze Amanziba Fifi Smith aka DJ Freeze. I was having video la Michael Nyami Adman Mrebishia. Michael, Mahu message, you know, you say what's it should always start from some was it a sorry, please, it needs backup from the big mans in Ghana. Bernard Bafuso, let's see you change the attitude foreign when what it a man's best some of the foreign when Kwana Mokan with Muslim changing more attitude. I was a news to Brasso, yes, sorry. That news I take you over and Umre Babishia, Midamasibi bring Yamisha Muniwa Miniho, Matt Cramo, Yamishampa.